Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome back to Cilinix Crypto. Hope you're all doing great, and welcome to this new video on the markets. We're going to do a full update on Bitcoin, on altcoins, and everything in between that you need to know. All right, so let's get right into it. First of all, what I've said in my videos on my altcoin updates today as well, you do need to be a little bit more cautious right now. All right, especially with leverage. Spot, if you see decent setups, it's okay. It's fine. There's nothing wrong with that. I still think the market is going higher. But what is the case right now, and that could be different tonight, but who knows? What is the case right now is that the funding rates across the market are elevated. And at the moment, it is not loading, which I do not like because I do want to show it to you. But you'll have to believe me, all right? Funding rates across the markets are elevated. What that basically means is that there's a lot of leverage in the markets. And what usually happens because of that, not necessarily today or tomorrow, could also be next week, but it's going to happen at some point of time. If the funding rates stay elevated, we're going to get a big spike down. All right, so the best thing I can do is just show you what that looks like. If you, for example, go all the way back in time, to December, for example, spikes or flushes are basically this. Right here at the beginning of January, right here beginning of December, and right here this was different. This was ETF launch. But what that basically is it's a major drop down. For Bitcoin it looks bad. For altcoins it's even worse. All the leverage gets rinsed out. A lot of people get liquidated, and then the price jumps back up. Flushes are bullish. However, you just don't want to be liquidated during the flush. So that's going to happen at some point of time soon as well. Like I said, they're actually bullish, all right? So even though you should be aware of them, and even though you should be prepared for them, with limit orders lower or just in general less leverage, ultimately they're a sign of a bullish market. So that's something I think you need to know. But ultimately, right now, like I said, that doesn't mean we have to flush today or tomorrow, and the fundamentals right now still look great. Bitcoin dominance got a bit of a bounce. I would say that's healthy, especially with Bitcoin going above 100,000. Stock markets still doing great. Nasdaq also at all-time highs today. Dollar strength index continues to be weak, which is very bullish for crypto. And the USDT dominance is at a major support right now, but also still like there's no sign yet of this bouncing. So that's still very bullish as well. Although I must say, as a bit of a warning, as you can see, the USDT dominance is also at a very strong support level. So it would be logical to actually get some sort of a bounce on that sometime soon as well, probably during the flush. So know that, be prepared for it. But right now, market is still bullish. My thoughts on Bitcoin. Oh, and by the way, if this does load, because I am starting to doubt whether it will or not, CoinGlass seems to have a problem. But I checked this before the video. Oh, excuse me. Check this before the video. There's also still a Coinbase Bitcoin premium, right? So there's also still new demand coming in from the US. For me, though, looking at Bitcoin here on the 30-minute time frame, what we are waiting for right now is for a confirmation. Excuse me, I cannot talk. No, confirmation. Right now we have a major resistance level at 104. We have a major support level around 102. If we want to know what's most likely to happen for at least Bitcoin today, we're going to have to wait for a breakout out of one of those two levels. We break above 104, we probably go up into 105, 106. We break down below 102, we're probably dropping down all the way to 100,000 and 99,000 again. And what then happens with altcoins depends on the Bitcoin dominance. For now, though, regardless of Bitcoin, I would say, first of all, Bitcoin still looks relatively strong here, and the funding rate on Bitcoin actually had already dropped down quite a bit today, if I remember correctly. And altcoins still look fine. There's tons of opportunities. I mean, Sui did some amazing things. And by the way, if you're still sticking around right now in the video, bull market is great, but it can be quite exhausting. In general, if you want great trading setups, I have my own Signal group in which I share all of my trades. I'm a full-time profitable trader. So, for example, some of the coins we caught in there were Sui. We entered that 2 days ago, but many more. Mother, for example, we caught this entire move up. Token, we caught this entire move up. Arweave, we caught this entire move up right here. So if you want profitable trading setups and if you want to learn more about trading, consider joining that. But just a little segue, because Sui right now is doing quite well. WorldCoin also doing well, but what you can see is that the market is very uncorrelated. So there's plenty of opportunities right now, and I don't necessarily anticipate the flush just yet. It's more likely tomorrow. Tomorrow we also have some major news with the unemployment rate and non-farm payrolls. But talking about altcoins, across the board right now, there's a couple of things that are doing great. Sui ecosystem is doing great. So then Sui, like Sui itself, personally, I will hold that until $5 at least. So there could still be some potential in that, even though I would not buy the top here necessarily. But there's also Sui meme coins, right? So for example, Hippo or FUD, those can perform very, very well as well. So keep an eye on the ecosystem in general. And what more narratives are doing great right now? There's some coins like WorldCoin and Fetch. Those are from the AI narrative, of course. Those look quite strong. Like if Fetch is able to break above 1.97, $2, looks great for continuation. WorldCoin we entered in the signal group, I think on the 1 hour time frame here. Got a bullish breakout. I think this is going higher as well. Jasmy is ridiculously bullish and very volatile, so be a little bit careful with that. There's some early strength from meme coins as well, so Bonk, Boom. We're highlighting some coins here, and we'll have a look at XRP and Dogecoin in a moment as well, because I know a lot of you are interested in that. But I think Boom is actually quite interesting. I had a setup on that. If we're able to break above this level right here at 1.07 and 1.1 cents, looks like a great buy. What more was there? Yeah, and there's a bit of ton ecosystem strength going on, right? So for example, DOGE is trying to break out of a major resistance level here. If that breaks out, that's a major opportunity as well. So there's plenty of different narratives that look great. When we look at our favorite coins, XRP and Dogecoin, they are not doing much, or at least XRP is not doing much. I expect that to continue this consolidation here, which is fine. It will have its time eventually. And Dogecoin is trying to break out right here, but I'm not 100% sure if I trust Dogecoin with this breakout. And I 100% think that other altcoins right now are more interesting. But those are my thoughts. All right, so be prepared, be ready for the flush. Don't be scared because of the flush. And altcoins at the moment still look fine to trade. All right, especially the narratives mentioned and the coins mentioned in this video. So hopefully that's all you need to know for right now. If you do have any questions, let me know down in the comments, of course. But for now, thank you for watching. Take care and bye.